welcome to my morning report chart analysis videos on Monday the 25th September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. Lots to get through today, lots of politics over the weekend. Starting on Friday, we had obviously the Brexit speech by Theresa May impacted markets on Friday afternoon. Then we had the downgrade from credit rating agency Moody's, which sort of continues to question the ability of the UK economy to withstand Brexit. And then over the weekend we had these elections. We had the German election, we had an election in New Zealand as well, and the markets are reacting to those factors today. Now let me show you, wrong thing, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing, here we go. Let me show you the markets board, whereby we've got the euro, which is lower. Now we had election result in Germany, which was surprisingly weak for Angela Merkel, and it showed the AfD, the Alternative for Deutschland party, the far right party, gaining seats, 13% in the Bundestag there. So it's a very strong result for them, and makes coalition building very difficult for Angela Merkel as well. So the euro is lower on the back of that. We've also got weakness on the Kiwi dollar as well, after a similarly inconclusive result for the New Zealand parliamentary elections as well. So what we have got is, even though we've got treasury yields which are falling away in the States, we've got the dollar which is higher, and that dollar which is higher coming on the back of not only euro weakness but continued yen weakness as well. The yen under pressure again, further to the fact that Shinzo Abe has just called a snap election. And again, that sort of keeps in place the expectation of dovish policies from the out of Japan. So subsequently, we're seeing that. So the dollar has been supported today, but yeah, some interesting moves. Also, the fact that the equity markets. We've seen the DAX, which is outperforming, mildly outperforming, but still outperforming. We're also seeing the FTSE 100 underperforming. That FTSE 100 is underperforming as sterling has been outperforming. That negative correlation play with sterling, and the FTSE 100 remains on course. So we've got lots of factors impacting on markets today. Now, there are no major economic announcements really due today. You do have, or we've had the German IFO early this morning, slightly weaker than expected. That's again not helped the euro. But other than that, I mean, I suppose you could point to the Dallas Fed manufacturing index. That could have an impact on the dollar, I suppose. But other than that, we're fairly well light on data. Now, my chart today is silver today. Now, what we've seen is silver and gold dropping away quite sharply. We're starting to see, not only having had that uptrend channel broken, we're seeing a new downtrend formation. We're seeing corrective outlook on the configuration on the momentum indicators. RSI around 40, MACD lines falling away, stochastics in bear configuration. We've seen a move below this 1725 old pivot. That sort of continues this fall to the downside. And I think rallies are being sold into now. You've seen a sort of a controlling aspect here with the bear candles. There are not too many positive candles in the last 2 weeks to speak of, and I think rallies are going to be seen as a chance to sell here on the silver chart. Now, you've seen 1706, old support becomes new resistance around 17.5 to 17.10 really. And that obviously comes in below that old neckline 1725, but also this lower high at 1740, which now becomes your key resistance. But you look at these hourly momentum indicators, the hourly RSI failing around 60 ever since that sort of selling pressure started. We've got the MACD line struggling around neutral. Again, that's happened ever since that downtrend began. So rallying back towards this sort of breakdown area, I think that's a chance to sell. 1705, 1706 area. So look for that. But succession of lower highs. You've got the initial support at 1680, which is again sort of that late August low. But it certainly looks as though the market is going to be drifting back towards 1655. Which is that reaction low there, and there's continued correction really. So the market with this downtrend building is selling it into upside. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.